At this virtual launch in Abuja, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says the federal government is giving low-income earners 5,000 naira monthly as stipend for 6 months under the Rapid Response Register. He says this set of vulnerable people were not captured in the previous National Social Register.
The National Social Protection Policy established the minimum guarantees for social assistance and social security in Nigeria. It also provided the framework for the implementation of social investment and social safety net programs in the country.
Officials of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs who are working under the National Social Safety Net program say the target beneficiaries include the urban poor, self-employed and wage-employed. They say cutting-edge technologies have been deployed to launch an earlier pilot scheme where over 100,000 beneficiaries were captured in Lagos and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja.
The COVID-19 cash transfer to the urban poor. I'd like to thank you sincerely for creating time to join us. Today is a critical milestone in both the implementation of humanitarian and social protection programs in Nigeria and the building of a shock-responsive social protection delivery system for the country. It is critical because it caters to the registration of the poor and vulnerable in the urban and rural areas across Nigeria. The National Social Registry, which is the repository for this databases, has largely captured the rural poor households due to the very important prioritization process of starting from the poorest communities.
Minister of Humanitarian Affairs Sadiya Farouk says the gesture is meant to reduce the hardship of low-income earners in urban areas. The government says over 300,000 beneficiaries received 5,000 naira each the moment the scheme was launched virtually. They say it is part of the financial inclusion policy of the federal government, known as the Enhancing Financial Innovation and Access Program.
How do we identify this urban poor? 2, how do we do that in a transparent and accountable manner? 3, how do we make sure that payments get to them in a way and manner that ensures the integrity of the process? And then lastly, how do we put a face to these individuals? How do we meet them if we want to? And how do we track impact to ensure that the right help is gotten? Use this as an opportunity to build a shock-responsive social protection framework for the country. The Rapid Response Register then becomes that building block that ensures that we have a shock-responsive process or platform wherein when we have each crisis such like this, we can quickly bring or identify people onto a platform that they could access help quickly.
With the launch of the Rapid Response Register or RRR, the government is now emboldened to further expand the Social Security program to reach a minimum of 20 million Nigerians in the next 2 years, especially under the current COVID-19 challenges. Apart from the federal government, the World Bank is expected to provide funding for the RRR. Punarman Feintola, Arise News.